welcome. Today we are going to talk about the Kodak Starmite, which was produced between 1960 and 1963, and it was very popular among private households at that time. And we're just going to give you a quick overview about the specifications of the camera, how to use it, its functions, and what you can expect from this camera. The Kodak Starmite Brownie was one of the star cameras made by Kodak in the 60s and was followed by the Starmite 2. It gives you 4x4 centimeter images on 127 film, which you luckily can still buy today. I guess it's around €9. So far I couldn't get a hold of one, but as soon as we do, we're gonna show you the results. It's a very simple camera. Basically the only adjustments you can make are down here. You have the 13 color option and you have the 14 black and white option. The 13 basically is an f11 and the 14 is f16. This camera has a double exposure preventive system, which basically means you can't really play around with it a lot. Maybe back in the 60s that was kind of an advantage, but makes it kind of boring. That's basically all there is to say. Now let's look inside the camera. With this little lever, you flip it up and then you can just pull out the insides of the camera. Here you put in the roll of 127 film. It basically is a smaller version of a 120 film, so you load it and then you just put it back inside the camera like this and you shut it. If you want to transport the film, you also do it down here, very simple. And then you can find the shutter here on the side next to the lens and you flip it. Another interesting fact about the camera is the type of flash that it uses. You can still find those today. They are the Osram Vakublitz XM1B. 5 flashes nowadays, maybe around €24. If you're lucky, cheaper than that. The way you put it in the camera is with this button up here. You press it down like this, you open the mechanism and you take the flash out and you put the flash in. The way these work was first discovered in 1928. It's little magnesium and aluminum wires in an oxygenic glass, and when you fire it electrically, these burn like a flash in the 30th of a second. Here we have one that is not with a blue coating yet, and you can really nicely see the wires inside there. So this is a one-use flash, and since the 60s they've been covered in this blue coating to give more like a daytime atmosphere in the pictures, because the original ones like this give a very, very warm light. And they were produced from 1935 onwards, and they were pretty popular until the 1980s. So the Kodak Brownie Starmite is a very nice compact automatic camera. Today it kind of like runs under the Lomo signature thingy because the picture quality is not that excellent, but it sure allows for fun shots. It's all made of plastic, which of course was the shit back in the 60s. Today you can find it for around 35 to 60 euros on eBay. I got mine way cheaper, I was pretty lucky. And it's definitely a fun camera to use, and I can't wait to actually shoot my first roll of film through it, and we're going to show you how that turns out. We hope you were as happy as us to learn more about the Kodak Starmite Brownie. And if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments. We are very open to suggestions, and we have a lot more cameras to come in the future. We're gonna do one video each week, and we're going to talk about a huge variety of film cameras, a lot of interesting information and backstories, and just general specifications.